How's it going, everybody? Doing a request here today. It is a sub's birthday, so happy birthday to them. They wanted like a long whispered ramble, so I'm gonna do a ramble on some stuff. I want to show a pickup I got today at Walmart, and I'll be drinking some brisk iced tea that I have, and I'll be talking about some upcoming videos, some excitement here. I'll let you know in a minute. Obviously, I'm in Florida. Oh yeah. I'm doing the old Wrigley's today. They didn't have the Trident at the old Walmart, so I got the old classic stick. But yeah, got in yesterday I took the train from Penn. So I went from Babylon to Penn Station, went to Moynihan Hall, where the Amtrak leave from waited. Took it out. I'm supposed to get in at 2:07 yesterday. This is a 27-hour ride, so it's long. Got in at 7:50 yesterday. This thing was realistic, almost 6 hours late. And here's why. So we hit DC, and they have to do an engine change in Washington, D.C. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Figure 20, 25 minutes. Nope. All of a sudden, someone else comes on a little while later and is like, yeah, the first two engines that they went to replace this thing, the first one was a bad engine. They get another one. Another bad engine. Like, what? So we had to wait a lot longer for a locomotive to come or whatever. That was over a 2-hour delay. I was like, holy shit, we're like 3 hours into this. And the problem is with Amtrak, they don't like gain time back. They rarely open it up with the Amtrak. They'll book it sometimes, but not very often. I assume there's reasons for that. So they never gain time, so you're slowly losing more time. And some stops are stretch stops, so you can just get out and stretch for fucking 5 minutes. And anyway, whatever, we are moving along fine. I sleep for a little while. I had the roomette again. I did the video on it. Last time I showed it real quick, maybe on the way back again. This time I'll show it again, but... So, I go to sleep for a little bit. I wake up at like 5, and there's no toilet in this car, which sucked. Like last time I did the roomette there, some of them had the toilet, some of them don't. But there's 2 at the end of the room for the 10, 12 people that are in this sleeper car. Which was never a problem. It's just kind of annoying to have to get up, walk down there, you know, after you're trying to sleep or whatever. Same thing as at home, right? You get up, you're like, I don't feel like going to the bathroom. But I wake up at 5, go to the bathroom, like, I'm not going to be able to sleep. Like, I have trouble sleeping on there, it's hard. And I use the bottom bed where you pull the 2 chairs out together. There's a top one, too, you pull down. And all of a sudden we stop again. I'm like, oh, maybe they're just stopping to like recharge. I remember the last time they kind of just stopped randomly and like recharge or something, whatever the fuck it was. No. They hit a deer this time. I was in here. The train hit a deer. I was like, well, that sucks for the deer. And then I'm thinking, okay, whatever they got to do, 20 minutes. This took a little over an hour. I'm like, human technology, human invention, stopped dead in its tracks by a fucking deer for over an hour. Now I'm thinking guts or something somehow got into the fucking electronics because they kept trying to. They kept turning on the shit and the power and then off to figure out what was fucked up. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, humans are number one. Fucking deer's gonna stop you in your tracks on the fucking rail. I mean, for fuck's sake, little bugs can kill us. Like, come on. Humans need to get over themselves a little bit. Bugs, in my opinion, are still number one on the food chain, even though they outnumber us like what, like 65 million to 1 or some insane number. And little fucking bugs can destroy you. But anyway, yeah. So that lost another hour, and then like I said, they don't gain any ground. And this is, I didn't know this. If I knew this is on me for not doing proper. Because I left Winter Haven to go home. come down, you go to Lake Kissimmee, and then you'd think Winter Haven's next and Lakeland, because Winter Haven's here, Lakeland's here. No, it bypasses Winter Haven the first time, goes to Lakeland, then goes out to Tampa, comes back to Lakeland, then Winter Haven, then goes down to Sebring, and then makes its way to Miami. I was like, son of a bitch, if I had known that, I would have just, told my mom and aunt to get me from Lakeland, which is, another 20 minutes from where Winter Haven stop is. So that was more on me for not knowing. That kind of sucks because they crawl, and then they have to back it up and turn around in Tampa, and then it's a stretch stop, and it's like, I don't want to stretch anymore, I want to go home. You get 2 free meals and stuff. It was actually kind of nice of the guy who handles our, I don't know what they call him, conductor guy who was in our car. I didn't end up having lunch because it was going to cost money this time because they gave me the 2 free meals. And I was like, yeah, you know what? They were offering it, and I was like, they said like it's going to be like 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm like, I don't want to fucking wait that long anyway. Whatever. I had a couple snacks if I wanted to eat anything. But then the guy came by after we were leaving Tampa, and he gives me a little snack box and some stuff. He's like, here, man, take this. He's like, I said, you didn't want anything, but here, take it. I thought that was really nice of him. I still have some of that stuff, actually. Maybe I'll do an eating video on it. Oh, I forgot to mention. I said I'll get to that in a minute. Okay. So there's definitely going to be drink reviews happening. I went to the Walmart, and they fucking I got a Baja Blast in the fucking fridge I'll do a review on. I've had Baja Blast a ton, but there was only a brief period where you were able to get it in cans and bottles up in New York. And they had a Mountain Dew, that energy drink I had, they have a Baja Blast, one of those, so I grabbed one of those as well. They got the gold Baja Blast and the other one, I forget what one that one is too. They got the 2 other Baja Blasts they made. This one has Spark, they have fucking Code Red, obviously regular. They had Major Melon. I grabbed a different kind of Pringles. It was like sour cream and ranch, which I would assume is common in places, but we don't have that by us. So you're going to see some drink rambles. Next time in Walmart, I'll probably grab some more. But that was exciting, as stupid as it sounds. I was like, oh shit, I can do the Baja Blast. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I did not put up a video yesterday. I was actually thinking about it if I got here on time, but I was like, no way, we got back here, because it's like another 45 minutes from Winter Haven to here. We got back here at like after 8:30 or some shit. I was like, nope. Oh. But that was exciting. I actually got a pickup from there too. It's a toy, of course. I may pick up some more of these. I'm always interested in getting these, but I never did. But I was like, fuck it, I'm grabbing it. It's the Transformers Studio Series from Transformers the movie. That came out in 86 or 87. I think it was 86. Perceptor. So he's the microscope. Dude, very cool. I do not have autofocus on, so it's not focusing. Pop that on real quick. This was $22.97 before tax. The tax here is lower than New York. I think it's like 7% here. Oh, it's still not. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I didn't get it all the way down. I guess this box like opens up to the scene from the movie, so that's cool. They had a Ratchet, Brawn, and Wheeljack from the Bumblebee movie in there as well, and they had a bigger one of Scourge from this Transformers the movie. He's one of I forget which jet he is. When the few Decepticons are all fucked up and they boot him into space and Unicron grabs him. was, Ramjet or one of those guys. That was cool. They had a bunch of fucking shit in there, man. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna start spending money on these things. So yeah, I'll probably do Baja Blast drink video tomorrow. Review of the old. I love Baja Blast, so. And I want to try that. I'll do the energy drink one too at some point as well. Like I said, I gotta get about 14, 15 videos up on me or so. There will be stuff going up. It's kind of loses flavor a little bit quicker than Trident. Like I said, I didn't get a video up yesterday. That was the first time. Dating back to late March, I think, that I didn't get a video up. in a day. You know what, like I said, I'm going to try to take it a little easier. I complain about, I'm not complaining, but talk about burnout. And it's not like, I'm like, oh God, I'm physically can't. It's more just, I'm making so many videos, and I'm pressuring myself to get them up every day, which no one's putting that pressure on me. I'm putting it on myself. And all of a sudden, I'm like, oh fuck, I need to think of something to put up. What should I do? And like I said, I don't want to phone it in, which I have not yet in any videos. But I just get a little like, oh no, I'm on a good hell of a run. I'm still on a hell of a run, which is fucking amazing. And I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it if I don't get videos up too, which is probably stupid to think, but I'm afraid if I don't get one up one day. Like, and this is gonna take, I'm filming this, it's 1:51 now. This internet here is slow, so it's gonna take probably 2 hours to upload, especially if it's a long, 25 minute video. So this won't get up to probably around 4 o'clock, so. No, even earlier today, I had to help my mom and stuff. That's the main reason I'm down here. I'm helping do stuff. I've done some stuff for Ray today, and then me and my mom went into Walmart to get some stuff. And I needed gum. I needed headphones because I forgot my headphones. I did not need that Perceptor figure. I needed the drinks, though. For videos. I got a Chex Mix video I can do, eating video. Maybe I'll do that with like a drink review. I'll try to kind of combine some things. I'm sure I'll do another pickup video. I'm sure I'll spend another fucking $50 on something. I briefly took a look at the Xbox One S in Walmart. I wanted to see if they had any PS5s. They did not. But that Walmart's huge. It's one of the super centers. So it's got a huge food section. It's got fucking, everything else that regular Walmart has too. There's some other Pringles too. There was no like spicy chili or whatever the fuck it was. Spicy chicken, Wendy's ones. But there was a garlic roasted Parmesan or something. There's another one. A third one that I didn't. A white cheddar. Which I'm sure are common in places. Maybe they have them in the Walmarts up by us too. Up in New York by us. I don't know. I'm not in Walmart that much up there, so I'll be in this Walmart another 5 times at least. I think, and they have single bottles of those other Baja Blasts, because I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to buy a 12-pack, and I would. I want to say I had one of those Baja Blasts, because they released them, I think, all at the same time when they decided to put it out on shelves, because it was only a Taco Bell exclusive. The dark berry one they have at is it dark berry just like the Dr. Pepper, or is it called something else berry? It might be something else that they have in only Applebee's. Is pretty good. I see on that on the menu. I'm like, I'm getting it. We're getting this barbecue place Carter's tonight for dinner. Yeah, it's nice to be back down here. It sucks my fiance's not here too. But hopefully I don't get too bored. I'll have stuff to do and I'll be making videos and shit. I brought my Game Boy Advance. Probably try to hit the flea market too, maybe tomorrow or next Saturday. We'll see. Maybe go to Eagle Ridge Mall. There's a GameStop in there that I've been in a few times. Maybe pick up some games, do a game pickup. They were having a sale in their stores too, GameStop. It was like four $10 games are cheaper used for $20. So if that's going on down there and I get there, I might, take advantage of that. I said there'll be some eating videos. You're going to see a lot of eating videos and drink reviews. I did not bring the tripod. I was thinking about it. Maybe to film some Game Boy shit. I mean, I could probably still manage that somehow. I don't know. But, yeah. Not much going on. The Lightning are down 3-1 to Colorado. I think Colorado went overtime the other night. People are complaining because they had like an extra man on the ice, Colorado on the goal, but then people were like, well, Lightning had too many men on the ice too, and Kadri had to blow past 3 people to score because John Cooper was crying. He seems to cry about shit whenever it doesn't go their way, and it goes. I remember in last year, I think it was Game 7 against the Islanders. Their only goal, they had too many men on the ice, I think, and John Cooper wasn't talking about how the Islanders' hearts are breaking because his team had too many. It doesn't matter. That shit happens 10 times a fucking game, to be honest with you. It's like fucking holding in football. It happens every fucking play, but they're not going to call it every time. Who knows? They could end up coming back 3-1. You never know. It's not impossible, especially in hockey. But the basketball draft was last night. Portland picked some dude from Kentucky. I don't know his name. It's Shaden or something like that. But he played for, I forget his last name. He didn't play at Kentucky. He hasn't played since high school. Like, he was hurt or he just didn't want to play. I forget what the reasoning was. So he never played at the college level. But he's supposed to be really fucking good, so that's nice. And they made a trade for somebody, Jeremy Grant, on the Pistons, who's been pretty good the last 2 years, actually. Like, averaged 19 points 1 year, 22 the year after. Didn't play a ton of games, though, those 2 years. Although 1 year might have been, for the COVID thing, might have still held off, and it might have been a shorter NBA season that second year. I can't remember. Trying to add some pieces for Lillard here to try to do something. They still got Anthony Simmons. They got Justice Winslow, I believe, still. They hopefully hold on to. They have some nice guys there. Oh, who's the other guy they got? Trade deadline last year. That was doing pretty well for him. I forget his name. But I'm trying to get excited about Portland again. I really am. The team, I'm trying to get into basketball. Like, I follow it, but I used to be such a hardcore fucking Trailblazer fan. Them, the Broncos were like my top 2 at that point. I was still a nice Islander fan in the early 90s, and even through the mid, and then they would continue to suck, and I lost interest. I would still pay attention to them, but I knew they were going to suck, so I wasn't trying to invest myself into them sucking. And they got better over time, and have been. They didn't make the playoffs this year, but they've been better. But those two, and the Yankees I always followed and enjoyed, but I'm more of a Met fan now. I know people might give me shit for that, but 2 people at work are Met fans. I'm like, I like the Mets. My friend Chris is like, I know your game. I'm like, nah, man, I never hated the Mets. The Yankees are fucking ripping it up, too. I mean, the Mets are doing well, too, but the Yankees have, 17 losses or some shit. And football will be here soon enough. We'll see how Denver does with Russell Wilson. It's a little sport ramble there. And what have I watched lately? Oh, I need to do a Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. The last episode 6, was fucking sick. Sick fucking, spoilers here, sick fucking fight scene between Vader and Obi-Wan. pops up at the end. Emperor pops up briefly. So I'll probably talk about that series at some point in this video. I kind of want to go over some of the episodes again. Hopefully I can watch them at least somewhat smoothly with this internet. But I watched something. It was another show, I think, and I can't remember what it was. Or was it a movie? Oh, we saw Jurassic World Dominion. I think I talked about that in the first Blu-ray pickups vid that I made that I fucking deleted because my head was getting fried and I deleted it by accident. I don't think I talked about it again in the other one. That movie was average. It had some cool parts, very mediocre to me, and a lot of fucking Chris Pratt and others sticking their hands out at fucking massive dinosaurs. It was okay, maybe I'll rant about that more in like what I've been watching vid. I'll stop this in a minute. Here. Like I said, you're gonna see Baja Blast drink reviews probably gonna be tomorrow. You're gonna see some drink reviews, and you're gonna see some eating videos. Maybe I'll do a role play or two. I don't know yet. I'll try to figure that out. I got some time here. I'll have to get another one of these gums. Maybe they have Trident elsewhere because I bought all my stuff at the self-checkout and then I get my receipt. I'm like, I forgot the gum. And I see all the stuff they have up by the self-checkout, so I grabbed this one. I was like, alright, fuck it, I gotta now do another transaction. But yeah, that's just a request for a longer ramble. Happy birthday to Ripstar. I hope you're enjoying it. And like I said, I'll be back with more videos. I need to figure out the lighting in here too. I've closed the blinds. The lights back there don't provide a lot of light, but it's working with the light coming in, natural light, and I have the light on the webcam on the first level or whatever. So it seems to be okay. Good enough for now. I mean, there's gonna be times where they go to see the horse and stuff, so I'll be here and I'll probably film maybe in the living room or the kitchen or something. So there'll be different lighting out there as well. And thankfully the AC is not loud in here, so I'm hoping the sound is pretty decent in here as well because it's fucking hot today. It already feels like 105 right now. It's fucking nuts. I was taking the blinds down on the porch and I was like, it takes 10 minutes. I'm like, I need fucking water. But there's other things I have to do, like cutting bushes and shit, so I'm gonna be kept busy for a bit. But yeah, thanks for checking